We're following multiple developing stories tonight. First, though, an investigation right now underway in Dayton after a demolition crew discovered a dead body while tearing down a home. Now, calls came in just before noon to reports of a dead body in the 1300 block of Huffman Avenue. Police say the home was being torn down after it had been set on fire back in November. 911 calls say the man does not look to be burned and he is clothed. Now, Dayton Police Department's homicide unit as well as arson investigators have taken over the investigation tonight. The Montgomery County coroner also investigating the cause of death. We are still working to learn more information. As soon as we do, we will update you on air and online.
Also tonight, the search continues for the missing 14-year-old Ellie Carter around the Great Miami River in Troy. This is the second day now search teams have been out in that area. Jenny Borick live from Troy now. Jenny, what do we know about what happened today?
Yeah, Adam, time is of the essence. I spoke to Troy Police Captain Burnside, who said specialized teams were out here today, about 100 people in total, searching a more expanded area than yesterday. Their main setup area was on the other side of this bridge, which is State Route 41 in Troy, near State Route 202. Ellie Carter was reported missing by her father last Friday morning. Police learning that she actually went missing sometime Wednesday evening through their investigation. She was last seen by witnesses and on video surveillance around 6 o'clock Wednesday night in the area of
Now, both boys were unharmed. However, Kyer died a few weeks later from unknown circumstances. Jackson agreed to 20 years behind bars.
Well, here's a live look from our Eco Plumber Skycam as the sun begins to set over the Miami Valley. This is over Beaver Creek. Let's check in with Natalie now, who's on the Watson's Weather Patio.
It's been a mild and nice one across the Miami Valley for today. And we got some more nice weather in the forecast for us, even warmer for our day tomorrow, if you can believe it. For right now, though, it's still sitting pretty pleasant in the lower 50s across the board. Latest reading in Dayton sitting at 51, 52 in Troy. Cool spot, Richmond sitting at 46, same thing in Greenville. We do have some clouds that are making their way in, and tomorrow is expected to be a cloudier day. Right now sitting warmer compared to this time yesterday, 6 degrees warmer in Dayton, but clouds continue to build in overnight. The winds are going to increase a little bit as we head into the day tomorrow as well, but it's not going to be quite as cold, waking up to 30s early tomorrow morning. I'll time out the rest of the week for you coming up in just a bit.
Well, in just the last few hours, Senate Republicans blocked a bipartisan border package. Elisa at the Now Desk, what happened here?
So, Adam, it was actually a 49 to 50 vote, which fell short of the 60 yes votes needed to approve the bill. This after months of negotiations with Democrats on the legislation that was intended to cut back record numbers of illegal border crossings. Some Senate Republicans had said from the very get-go the immigration deal just simply wasn't enough. The deal also included $60 billion in wartime aid to Ukraine and $14 billion for Israel.
Senator Sherrod Brown called on Congress to get this border bill passed. Brown said it's time to put politics aside, secure the border, mainly to keep fentanyl out. Now, we sat down with the senator today about the impact this bill could have on the state.
We know in Ohio right now, 300 to 400 people every month die from fentanyl poisoning. That's 300 to 400 families, 300 to 400 groups of relatives and friends, and it's a terrible thing. And we have a chance now to fix that, and people that are playing politics should be ashamed of themselves. Fix it now. We can make improvements later, of course. We always can as things change. But this is our chance.
Included in this bill is the Fend Off Fentanyl Act that Brown introduced last year. The act gives law enforcement the resources and technology they need to stop the drug from entering the U.S.
Lieutenant Governor John Husted in Dayton today for the Dayton Development Coalition annual meeting and economic review. That event was held at the National Museum of the U.S. Air Force. Husted says the outlook is great for the Dayton region in 2024 due to various manufacturing projects coming to the area. Husted also stressing the importance of education.
The next generation just does not have as many people in it, and the technology and the nature of work are changing. So those two things together make it critical that we're great at the education side of things and making sure that education is aligned with what business needs so that it's relevant. But the good news is when we get it right, people have the skills, the job security, and the opportunity for higher pay that they haven't had in a long time.
He went on to add that with these new projects coming this year, hundreds of jobs will be added to the market, perfect for students, especially those in trade schools. And Dayton 24/7 now once again teaming up with the Humane Society of Greater Dayton to find forever homes for animals across the Miami Valley. Join us tomorrow for the 4th annual Epic Pet Give-a-thon. We're going to be live at the Humane Society all day long with special giveaways and success stories. You can show your support and donate now by scanning the QR code on your screen or by texting EPIC24 to 76278.
Local organization working to bring as many missing children home as they can. We'll hear from a member of that foundation whose own sister has been missing for more than 2 decades, plus the small action you can take to help in these cases.
And 5 Trotwood Madison High School seniors will continue their careers as student athletes in college. Matt Digby will be sharing what signing day means to each of them.
And warm weather continues on for us. I'll let you know how much longer it lasts. That's coming up. You're watching Dayton 24/7 now.
Weather Window, presented by the National Weather Desk.
There were many beautiful sunrises across the country this morning. Not only were they full of color, but some also featured Venus and the waning crescent moon.
I've seen some really creepy stuff, but nothing like this.
And no, this isn't magic. This palm frond near Fresno, California is just floating in midair, all thanks to some weird circulations in the wind.
For more content like this, follow the National Weather Desk on TikTok.
Well, we know more than 15,000 children in Ohio were reported missing in 2023, and more than 60% of those cases were minority children. Thankfully, 90% of the kids reported missing are safely found. Kasha Hancock sat down with a local organization that works to bring those kids home. Kasha.
Thousands of children in the Miami Valley go missing every year, and some of them never get found. I spoke to Michelle McCown-Luster from the Doc Ellis Foundation about what they're doing to bring home missing minority children.
Off the top of my head, in the state of Ohio, roughly 1.7 million are African American, and as of last year, from the Attorney General's database, 60% of those were missing young Black women and youth.
The foundation works on looking into active missing children reports and trying their best to bring them home safely. Most children between ages 12 and 18 who are missing are labeled as runaways. However, McCown-Luster believes that even if children are labeled as runaways, their case still deserves to be investigated because they could be helpless in extremely dangerous situations. While searching for them, they do this with the help of numerous organizations, like Ohio Search and Rescue, which makes a difference in their search.
If a family member goes out searching for their loved one and they stumble up on that is a lot to process.
As someone whose sister was reported missing over 22 years ago, McCown-Luster believes that the power of social media will help in their searches. If social media was used during that time, McCown-Luster says that would have helped her with her search.
I think it's very important, if you see those flyers on your social media, share them. That's somebody's loved one. And if it was your loved one, you would want somebody to share it.
The Doc Ellis Foundation encourages everyone that if you know someone who is missing, to report it immediately. Back to you.
All right, thank you. Let's take a look at downtown Greenville tonight. Beautiful shot as the sun creeped out once again today, Natalie. Been enjoying this warmer weather.
It was nice. You know, my kids were able to play outside over these past couple of days, and then today another nice one. Tomorrow even warmer. Friday is also looking pretty good. We do have some rain chances. They are pretty small, but for right now, southerly winds. We got cloud cover building in ahead of our next weather maker too. High pressure is off to the east. Mild weather in place. So this slow moving system eventually going to be bringing some rain into the area, and then also we'll eventually start to see some colder air too. But until then, we'll see temperatures in the 30s overnight, not quite as chilly as we have been. 50s, mid upper 50s. I'm thinking even 60s tomorrow afternoon. But by late tomorrow, notice here, this is about 8 p.m. Between about 6 to 9 p.m. it does look like we will see some showers, just a few showers around the area. That quickly moves through. A couple showers on Friday, but signs are pointing to Friday just looking like a quieter day with some sunshine. Temperatures in the 60s, but we will see some more rain chances return by early Saturday. So I'll take a look at the rest of the week coming up.
Hello, I'm Matt Digby with a look at sports. Dayton men's basketball facing a halftime deficit Tuesday at St. Joseph's, but the Flyers able to avoid a second conference loss thanks to a big second half. 60 points for the Flyers after halftime as they turned a 4-point deficit into a 15-point win. All 5 Dayton starters are in double figures last night, including 21 points from both Nate Santos and Kobe Elvis. Now, Dayton is now 9-1 in Atlantic 10 play, and because Richmond doesn't play again until Saturday, the Flyers for now are back alone atop the Atlantic 10 standings. UD stays on the road Friday when they visit VCU. The Flyers won at the Rams in the regular season last year. Wednesday was signing day across the country for high school seniors wanting to continue their careers as student athletes. Multiple student athletes from Trotwood Madison High School will begin their next chapters this fall. A day of celebration for 5 Trotwood Madison student athletes who put pen to paper on their college destinations. Tim Carpenter is headed to the University of Tulsa, one of multiple Ram football players to sign a letter of intent.
The Trotwood community is amazing, man. They supported me and my brothers throughout these 4 years, man. You know, just the people showing up today, the grandparents, just teammates, siblings, parents, all that, the classmates, you know, it's amazing. We're all together. It's a unity.
Also signing from Trotwood Madison for football, Mike Smith will play at Jackson State. Isaiah Evans will attend Tiffin University, and Kenyon Buford will play for Lake Erie College.
As soon as I got up there, I just felt the connection with all the coaches, Coach TC, Coach O, and all of them. I just felt a good connection with them.
Playing under Childwood did everything I could ask for to prepare me for the next level, from 5:30 a.m. workouts to summer two-a-days.
We all been with each other since like kindergarten and stuff like that, so to see all of us develop and grow up, it's good. It's nice to see.
Mariah Day signing on Wednesday to join Youngstown State's track and field team. She is currently competing with the Rams in the indoor season and feels Youngstown State was the best fit to continue her running career.
There's already a lot of competitiveness in high school track already. I'm looking forward to our indoor state meet coming up in the next couple of weeks. I also have my outdoor season to improve on my PRs. And then hopefully I can start my freshman year at Youngstown State with new PRs, break a couple records.
And we're looking forward to seeing all of that. Well, we are continuing to help fight hunger in the area. The Super Bowl of Caring is happening now, aimed at helping children. We're collecting donations, which will then be given to the food bank for Love of Children, or Flock, and the House of Bread. If you feel inspired, please take out your phone, scan the QR code there, and make a donation. Just $5 can feed a child for the weekend. The donation drive ends February 12th.
Well, another above normal day for us, making it into the upper 50s today. So here's a look at our calendar for the month of February thus far. Lots of 50s, lots of above normal temperatures, and it does look like the rest of this week will be red. And then starting off next week, we will likely start off with above normal temperatures before we start to see things return closer to normal. We have a couple snow chances in the forecast. I would say one chance for snow, in fact. Doesn't look like anything significant, but we haven't seen any snow for the month of February thus far. For the season, 8.4 inches of snow, so that does put us 7.5 inches behind. We could use some snow, if you like snow at least, but we really don't have a whole lot in the forecast, even with some colder air sliding in. So here's the temperature outlook for the longer term, 8 to 14 days out. Below normal temperatures looking possible for our area. In fact, starting off the next work week does look a little bit chillier, so I'll have a look at that 7-day coming up.
Valentine's Day just a week away. Coming up, a date idea for the movie lover in your life. You're watching Dayton 24/7 now.
the Dayton 24/7 Now News app, brought to you by the Jeff Schmidt Auto Group.
Well, what are you doing with your loved ones this Valentine's Day? How about a movie in France without the cost or flights? Tej Joshi shows us how the neon has a taste of France right here in Dayton.
If you love movies and if you love French movies especially, and you're looking for plans for Valentine's Day, I've got you covered. Right now we are in the Neon Theater, a classic staple place to see a movie in downtown Dayton. And if you look over here, you see everything you need to know for their Valentine's Day plans. They're doing 2 movies this year on Valentine's night: Moulin Rouge, a staple movie, and of course a French film in the French language, The Taste of Things. These are both movies on that French inspiration path that you can come see here next week for Valentine's Day. It's going to be a really fun event where, of course, you grab your popcorn and your concessions, but also there's going to be wine for you to get. The whole night is going to be French themed everywhere, and it's going to be a lot of pastries about for you as well. So it's a fun event, especially if you like movies. It's going to be a good event for you. Maybe bring your sweetie or come alone. Either way, should be a good time. Back to you guys in the studio.
Well, great day today for a car wash. Tomorrow, next couple of days, just keep in mind we got some showers in the forecast. So not going to be washout weather over these next several days, but late into the day tomorrow, we will see some showers. Same thing with our Friday and Saturday. So that may keep you from wanting to get that car wash over these next several days. Temperature wise, very pleasant though. Climbing into the 60s tomorrow, right around 60 degrees. Same thing with our Friday, 61. A little breezy tomorrow too. By the weekend, mainly early Saturday, we got that chance for rain. And then even on Monday, chance for some rain transitioning to some snow even. Now, temperature-wise, it'll be in the 40s. It doesn't look like anything too significant at this time, but it does get colder. Temperatures returning close to normal next week.
You'll have to bundle up for a while after this week, huh?
Unfortunately. Yeah.
Well, all right. That does it for us. We're over.